Look at this. It's beautiful. This is my favorite leather. Whole Dublin, English tan, vegetable tan leather. There's plenty of waxes in it. You get that nice pull-up effect. Love this stuff. Hence, card holders, passport holders, a camera bag, a gym bag, travel bag, all the same leather. Tote bags I've made. And look at the patina. So this is my gym bag I've had for a good year or two. It's been in my car, it's been at work, it's been laying on the floor in my work department. It's been on the plane, shoved under the seat in front of me. And look at it, it still looks beautiful, even more beautiful. Look at the nice patina it's gotten over time. This one's newer, hasn't patinaed up yet. But look at this hide. I like this stuff. I love getting deliveries. Tell you what this is. You want to hear me screw up the name? Consaria, Walpia, Buttero, Veg Tan Leather, black, 5 ounce. Gotta have some black, right? What else? Another one of my favorites, Pueblo. Navy, Badalassi. I told you I was going to screw up these words. Carlo, Pueblo, Veg Tan Leather. It's a panel, 12 by 24, 2 square feet, 4.5 ounce. I like this too. I made a nice passport journal holder, and this was super nice to work with. And last but not least, can you guess what this is? I will tell you. Badalassi Carlo, same company. Minerva, Vox, Pebbled, Vegeta, Veg Tan, in Olmo. And it's probably 5 ounce. Rocky Mountain Leather Supply. I always get nice stuff from them. I've never been disappointed, and as with these are beautiful. This I'm gonna make a bag with this. Maybe I'll have some brown accent. I have some nut brown over there. I think it was from Tannery Row. So maybe I'll use some nut brown for some of the bag. Got a few things I'm working on. Card holder, navy. I'm doing an edge paint, which I usually don't do. I usually burnish, but because it's the blue and I do some blue paint, I'm gonna do edge paint on this. I want to see what that's like. I'm doing card holders, simple card holders with the Halloween. Again, my favorite. Got to stitch the sides on these guys. They'll be burnished on the sides, not painted. Got a couple of passport holders. I gotta put the corners on them, straight edges. Working on that. Stitching pony. I have the first piece of the first cut out of that Halloween hide I just showed you was for this that I'm working on. This it's going to be it's going to be a dot bag, larger than the normal, because the little dot bags, okay to throw your deodorant in, a toothbrush, but I got the beard coming back in, and you know, if you're going and you're bringing your beard trimmer, it's pretty long, plus all your toiletries, so I felt I needed a bigger dot bag. I didn't line the outside, but I did do the whole thing with Tokonol. My smaller one, I lined the inside. So this is going to be the handle. It's going to be off the side. Thumb tab on the other side. Another card holder I got to stitch up. So, excuse me. Feeling kind of crappy, but got to keep going. This zipper took me hours to sew the other night. Hours. Problem when you're doing large items like this, like the stitching, you know, I like doing the saddle stitching, but when you're doing big items, when you're doing large zippers like on the camera bag, or my duffel bag, hours of stitching. The reason for the video, I wanted to just touch base with you. First of all, I love you guys for subscribing to my channel. I can't believe that I have over 300 subscribers. It boggles my mind. I really feel that here. Appreciate all you guys who watch my videos and comment, and you know, everybody's been very polite, and it's just nice to have that, you know, communication with you, and so I just want you to know that I do appreciate it a lot. I know I haven't been on and made a video in quite a while. You probably thought I quit doing it. I think YouTube, if you don't keep making videos like constantly, they kind of just throw you off to the side. So I noticed my views and subscribers, that they haven't increased for a while. I'm guessing, you know, I'm at the bottom of the pile there, you know. Some guys are able to pump out stuff like crazy, and you know, 1 video a week, 2 videos. It's hard, it's a lot of work. You know, you gotta build the item, you gotta film it, you gotta edit. You know, I'm trying to stay up on my computer skills, but yeah, anyway, so I just want you to know that I haven't left. I'm still here, and actually I want to get going, put some more time into it. I've retired a few months ago. When I first retired, I had, well, my last weeks of work, I was like, all right, I'm going to go and do my leather stuff. I'll have all day. When I first retired, it didn't work out that way. I had a lot of life going on, and kind of got backburned, and things have changed now, so I have more time on my hands, and I want to keep busy. I don't want to be a couch potato. And the problem with this hobby, it's an awesome hobby. I'm a hobby guy. I do one, I jump to another, but this one I've stuck to now for a few years, and I really enjoyed it, and I want to keep doing it. The problem is these hides you see, this is like hundreds of dollars. When I worked full time, overtime, you know, I was at work, I'd make something, and everybody would be like, oh, you made that? Oh, can you make me one? And then this person saw it and they wanted one. Now I'm home, I'm retired, and I'm in my basement, so there's nobody like, asking me to make stuff. So what am I gonna do? I can't keep spending like hundreds of dollars and just making things and piling them up or just handing them out. I mean, I can, but that's not gonna last too long. And I spent a lot of money on tools. It doesn't look like a lot, but if you do, leather crafting, you know how expensive tools are, and certain tools you have to upgrade just to make it, the project to come out better and, nicer to do the job when the tools are cooperating, and they're not cheap. So in order to keep doing this, I've decided I'm going to have to make it a official side hustle, small business, call it what you want, but it's got to be more than a hobby. Hobbies are fun, and all hobbies are expensive, but this one's like really expensive. And so I would love to keep making things as long as I can sell them and make back some of the money that I've spent, and maybe make a few dollars, right? I'm retired, so I've lost my paycheck. Ooh, sorry. I've started to keep track of how long it takes me to cut a pattern, time in my stitching, which I found out takes quite a while. The burnishing. I'm not even talking about doing packaging it up or administrative duties that you would get with a website and orders and all that stuff. There's a lot to it. It's not like, oh gee, I'll just make stuff and sell it. I understand there's a lot to be done. I can't say I'm the best photographer. I do have a nice camera over there. I don't know how to use it to its potential. I see people posting beautiful pictures of their products. They understand lighting and aperture in the camera and all that. I'll have to learn a little bit more. But I think it'll be fun. It'll keep me out of trouble, and I'll be able to support my hobby, hopefully. Right now I make things that I like, that I think are important. Please leave a comment to what you think would be products I could make. Leave me a comment if you think it's even a good idea, or if I should just scrap the whole thing. I know that the failure percentage is high for businesses. It's not that I'm trying to do this to pay the mortgage. I'm past all that. It would be so I could keep this going and keep buying new tools and hopefully put some money in the pocket to go out to dinner once in a while. That's my goal. I'm not going to do it for nothing. I'm not going to try to put low prices and undercut every other crafter out there. This is hard work, and it's a special skill, and these are items that you can't just go buy in the store. And the prices sometimes seem high, but I think the high prices are justified because of the work, the material, and all the background expenses that go into making, buying, selling. Plus everything you make, you're going to have to pay tax. So it isn't all going in your pocket. It's only a small percentage is left over for the crafter. So with all that, considered, there will be things that I'm going to have to think about. Can I make a duffel bag to sell? I I I enjoyed to build that. A few people at work asked me, "Hey, you know, how much would that cost for you to make me one?" And I thought, "Holy crap!" You know, the amount of hours that took. It's it's almost hard to even say a number when it's that high. Could could I buy a sewing machine and speed up speed up some of the long tasks, like sewing one long line down the like sewing one long line that takes me forever by hand. Of the machine, I'm guessing I could probably do that same stitch in a minute that took me 30 minutes or an hour. When I make a belt, I make a belt just a one ply. It's great for a work belt, but I wouldn't mind to make a belt with a liner, but I'd have to stitch. And how long would it take me to stitch all the way up this side and down that side by hand? And how much would I have to charge for that belt? So, do I want to stick with small goods? I do like making bags. I've made a good handful of tote bags, and where a machine would help out with those long stitches. So I'm not sure yet. I know there'd be a learning curve if I did get a machine. How many years do I have left in this world to recoup the cost of that sewing machine? I don't know. You know, who knows? But skiving, I skive with I skive with these guys because it's faster. I've tried skiving the official way with a Japanese knife. I can do it, but if I'm going down a whole bag on all sides like this dot bag, I did all the edges that I'm gonna be sewing together. And if I was doing it with a French knife, oh my God, I don't know how long that would be. They sell the Bell Skiver. Zip, 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 done. I'd have to make a lot of bags to pay for that Bell Skiver. So, a lot of things to consider and think about. But that's what I'm tossing around right now. Appreciate any of your comments that you might have. And what do you think products that would would sell? Of course, everybody makes the key rings because it's a great little side item to use up your scrap pieces. I'm talking about like actual products, and let me know your ideas, what you think. Do you like these leathers? What's your favorite? The next video, I'll be back to making something. In all my videos, I know you see my face. I see others make videos where the camera's just right over their project they're working on, and you never see them. You just see their hands. They might not even talk or anything. In mine, I like to be on there. Not that I'm thrilled about being on the internet, but I like to watch videos where you are talking to me, and I feel that connection, and so that's why I do it. I do switch off and just use the camera over what I'm working on, and sometimes pop a little background music in there. I do that because that's what I like. Leave a comment and let me know what you like in the videos you watch. That's my update. Brainstorming, and I got to keep making a few of these things that I think might be my product line, and see how long they take me, and how much all my materials cost, and all that, and put it all together. and make a decision. I know I can't just keep having hides getting dropped off on the front porch and not have any going out the door. That much I know. So it's nice talking to you. Haven't seen you in a while, but hopefully I'll be back on sooner than later. So in the meantime, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.